Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
We're starting the vlog a little later this morning. We've had a very busy morning. I did a podcast interview that started at 8 a.m. and then we met with our mastermind group. We're putting together the 2020 Insight program. I'll share the link in case you're interested. But we were recording the welcome video today, and Angus, you completely set us off, and we just got a fit of the giggles, and it's like you started it, and then none of us could stop laughing, and it took us, I don't know, 20 takes to be able to do a 2-minute video.
That was funny.
But no wonder you're in such a good mood. It's your birthday.
It's my birthday.
Happy birthday, Angus.
Thank you so much.
Love you.
Thank you.
And you got this really funny card from your sister. I don't know if you can see that. Don't worry, you're not old until the fat lady sings. And then how you feeling?
I'm feeling like an old git now, officially. No, I don't feel much different. But it's been quite a funny week. Should I tell my story? My senior moment story?
Okay.
So this
is before your birthday.
This is before my birthday, but leading up to my birthday, I've had this to-do list as long as your arm for most of this last year. And I thought...
The whole year?
Well, yeah, it's kind of like it's just been growing week by week, day by day. And I thought, wouldn't it be great if I just got that to-do list taken care of before my birthday? Or at least before, hopefully maybe by the end of the year at least.
The whole list.
The whole list. And so what's been so funny is I have this Google document, and the list started off in just black ink, and then I thought, well, I'm going to need to sort of itemize it and prioritize it. So then I churned certain elements into purple, and then I'd have elements in red. And now what's happened at the end of the year? The whole list is purple. Then the important stuff is red, but then I have like super important stuff which I've made black.
Black?
Because I decided this will be the week I'm going to nail all the black stuff and get that taken care of. So I'm powering through it.
What does purple mean?
Well, purple now is just general. Purple has now become general. But so I made the black the super priority to get done this week. But I realized that what was happening, I was just getting more and more sped up trying to get this done. And then one of the things that seemed to be one of the more difficult things that I needed to take care of that was super important was renewing my driving license. So because it was about to expire on my birthday today. And so I didn't want to have to go into the DMV, and I knew you could renew it online. So I'm like, literally every day, for the last 2 weeks, I've been trying to renew my driving license online. And they've been saying that they'd been having technical difficulties on the site, although there were points where I seemed to get through to where I needed to be in terms of that whole process. And then it would say that I wasn't eligible to renew my license online. So I'm just under the impression that it's probably to do with technical difficulties, and I'll just try tomorrow. Anyway, so we get to this week, and I'm feeling like I just want to get this taken care of. Maybe I should just go into the DMV. So the best thing, as far as I know, as in terms of getting to go to the DMV and getting business taken care of swiftly, is to go first thing, crack of dawn. So that's what I did yesterday. I go in there, and please just punch, because it's literally empty. There's no one there. And I take all my information up to the front desk, and the woman is saying to me, I'm explaining, first and foremost, I said, I've been trying to do this online for ages, and it keeps telling me that I'm not eligible to do that. And she said, well, sir, that's because you don't have to renew your driving license until next year. So, in my sped up state and my anguish to get my to-do list taken care of, I somehow got it into my head that it was 2020 already.
That's hilarious.
Such was my sped up nature. So the moral to this story is to slow down my thinking.
It's not a senior moment, it's a sped up moment.
It is a sped up moment for sure.
And you do have, we talked about this tendency that you have where you decide, I'm going to get all this stuff done because then I'm going to relax.
Yes.
It's like the grass is going to be greener.
Yes.
So is that what you were doing?
Yes, that's definitely the mindset behind it. I feel like, once this is taken care of, it's like all that sort of real estate that's taken up in my head of worry and concern that I'm not taking care of my to-do list will be no more, and I can chill. She's all just an illusion.
Say more.
Well, ultimately, I don't need to worry about any of those things because I have well-being. It's my essential nature. It's my natural state. I just have to look in that direction rather than making the to-do list the source of it all.
Yeah. No, I got that way with my emails. There was like a certain number of emails that I would have in my inbox, and if it went above that number, I would feel like my well-being was impacted.
Yeah.
And then I just realized that, with emails these days, it just, get a lot of emails and just not to worry about it. But it's funny how it can really look like our peace of mind is attached to things being a certain way on the outside. Like for you to have your to-do list completed, like, oh, I'm going to get peace of mind because I'm going to check everything off on my list.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like, oh, I'm going to get peace of mind when I get an empty email box. I don't know when I'm going to get an empty inbox.
Right. And it's all such a fallacy.
Yeah.
Because I had my power blacklist, which was part of my important red list, which is part of the big general purple list. And then I kept having to well, this should really, things kept cropping up. You think the grass is always greener and you're finishing this list. And I'm like saying to myself, I'll get this done this week. But then there are other things that were definitely priorities to get done this week. And it kept growing and growing. So more black stuff kept coming onto my list. So I just got to be okay with that.
Yeah, and it's not
That's life. You just got to do it.
It sounds very organized, your list. It sounds like it's a really good organizational tool, just not something that you have to get done to be happy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was my mistake.
Well, we hope that you're getting, and Rohini's saying you can relax in between getting stuff done.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Very wise, Rohini.
A lot of wisdom there. So we hope that you're finding peace of mind this holiday season. We know that this can be a busy time of year. We kind of had a little freak out a few days ago because certain items on our on the Christmas list that we'd received weren't available anymore.
Yeah.
So we had a little scramble. But we just encourage you to remember that your peace of mind lies inside, not outside. And we are sending you lots of love, wishing you very happy holidays. And I'll include the link for the 2020 Insight. Unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be a blooper video of the welcome introduction that we did.
I wish there was.
But yeah, if you want to know more about that, check out the link. And in the meantime, we're sending you love and happy holiday season.
Happy holidays.
Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.